Hey, crafting crew, Linnea the Crafting Trooper here. Sorry it's a little bit dark today, but it's been dark outside all day. So, I watched Jane of Scraptastic Yarn podcast today, and in it she had the 20 question challenge, and she started out tagging specific people, and then she said, oh, what the heck, I'm just going to tag everybody. So whoever wants to play along, play along. So that's what I'm going to do too. Anybody who wants to play, tag. You're it after I get this done. So I've got my reading glasses on here because I see this much better. So here we go. Question 1. What does your name mean? Well, my name is Linnea, and it means either twin flower or linden tree. And it is a Scandinavian name. And it's after the Swedish botanist. And his last name was Linnaeus, I believe. Okay, so where are you from? I'm from the United States. I was bred, born, and raised in Washington State, all on the western side. Where were you born? I was born in Washington State in a town called Anacortes. Let's see, number 3. What would your parents have named you if you had been a boy? My parents did not pick out a boy's name. Now, mind you, I'm 56 years old, close to 57 now, and we did not have the testing that we have now that can determine the sex of the child before they're born. And my mom just knew I was a girl. She just knew it. So they didn't even mess with a boy's name. And good thing I turned out to be a girl because they would have been scrambling. All right, 5. What is your biggest accomplishment? Well, my biggest accomplishment, I believe, is, let's see, my biggest accomplishment, I'm going to say, is I created my YouTube channel a number of years ago, but I've only started keeping it up to date and becoming more active with it in just the last few months, actually. So, and I had 332 crew members, but now we're down to 328, which that's fine. Those 4 we lost, not a big deal. They're not our gig, right? So I'm not going to sweat it. So my YouTube channel and its growth is my biggest accomplishment recently. What is your eye color? Okay, on my driver's license it says my eyes are blue, but really my eyes are blue and green with flecks of gold in them, with a really dark blue ring around the iris. They're quite pretty. They're my favorite feature of my face. What is your favorite candle scent? I think my favorite candle scent is the one that I can't remember the name of it. It's got an exotic name to it, but my second favorite candle scent is vanilla, warm sugar vanilla to be exact. Can you cook? I can. I cook a lot at work for my clients. Um, Unlike Jane, do I like to cook? Not so much. My husband does the cooking at home for us most of the time, which I appreciate because he really does enjoy cooking. So, what is good about your life right now? You know, I know you're not probably going to believe this, but everything about my life is good right now. And I don't see that changing in the future because that's the way I choose to look at it. What is your sign? I'm a Capricorn. What scares you about aging? The thing that scares me the most about aging is losing my independence. And the second thing that scares me the most about aging is dementia. What is your favorite holiday? That's a toss up. I'm going to say A, Halloween, B, Christmas. Although they're really tied. What is your guilty pleasure? Really? We need to ask that. You're talking to a yarny. So what would my guilty pleasure be? yarn and yarny things. That is my guilty pleasure. Oh, once in a while I'll splurge on a really nice fragrance too. What is your favorite show to binge watch? I don't watch shows like TV shows binging, but I will binge watch podcasts. That's fun. And my favorites to watch to binge on are Jana Yarntastic, Scraptastic. Why do I keep saying Yarntastic? It's Scraptastic Yarn Podcast. Another one is Pen Hook and Needle Gals and a Crocheting Hoobian. What is one thing you can't leave the house with? I think they mean without. I. What is one thing you can't leave the house with? I'm going to say without. That's a project of some sort, either crochet or knit in my project bag. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Well, I'm kind of a mix between the two. I stay up later and I get up early. What is your favorite genre of movie? I love comedies and I enjoy a good psychological thriller. Those are my two favorite kinds. What is the last thing you bought? The last thing I bought. That's a good question. I haven't really bought anything lately. Last week I did buy the yarn at Hobby Lobby, so we'll count that. Hobby Lobby yarn. And then, are you an introvert or an extrovert? I am an extrovert. What is your favorite book? Well, I have two favorite books. Actually, I have more than two. I'll tell you what they are: the Holy Bible, the Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, and The Pearl of Great Price. Those are my favorite books. All right, that's it. So anybody that wants to play along, please do so. Tag me in it so I know that you've done it. I look forward to hearing from everybody. And remember to be kind, be loving to yourself as well as to others. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for ringing that bell. And thank you for smashing that like button. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye. Mwah.